Wishing all my fighters a happy and a peaceful day. And let me tell you, each day is different and each day is an opportunity to grab on and not to lament on the things that have already passed away. If yesterday was not good, it's okay. Just leave it. Let's move on. Let's not get stuck anywhere. So coming to today's vlog. I'll start with my son's lunchbox as always. So for the first snacks it is grapes, which I've cut into 2 to 3 pieces. Next for the lunch break it is idli and red chutney. So idli is his favorite. And for the second short break it is some nuts, that is cashews and walnuts, and a bottle of water. So that's what I packed for today's lunch and snacks. The next thing after daddy goes, what I do is I just fill the small plate with little grains of rice and the small cup with a glass of water for all the birds that come and visit us early in the morning. It's so refreshing to see and hear the chirping of the birds. Hey all, how are you all? I'm doing great here. So the morning works, the first half is over. So moving on to the cleaning part. So I'll show you how my hall is. So after the weekend it's just all scattered here and there. Toys are all over here and there. So we'll start with that. I usually start my cleaning routine with the dining table because it is a place where everything gets dumped into. My son gets the drawing books, all these things, crayons, colors. So first thing is to take everything from the table and then cleanly wipe down the table. So this solution that I'm using, it is a mixture of water, vinegar and a little bit of dishwashing soap, so that it is very fresh and very neat. So once the wiping is done, then I'll put the table mat, everything, so it's back into the form. And once the dining table is neat, you'll feel that half of the work is done. And then it is the part of the sofas. So why am I showing all these motivation is, like humans, we have a tendency that if we see something, it easily gets registered into our brain and we tend to do it. So if any of you are getting lazy, or if any of you have postponed your cleaning works to tomorrow, something like that, I'll do it afterwards when I have time, when I feel to do it. Come on, just get up and do that, because cleaning is something that will actually lift up your mood, remove the unwanted thoughts, negative thoughts from your mind. And don't forget, our kids learn from us. So if we provide a clean house, if they see that the house is clean every day, what we are doing, they observe each and every little thing that we do. So if we maintain a clean house, it is sure that in the future our kids will also do the same as we do now. So now the house is all neat and clean. So the next thing is washing the dishes. So no matter how many times you clean this cycle, no, it always comes. Yeah, don't you feel? If any of you can relate it, please do let me know in comments. So once this laundry and washing the dishes is like one cycle you just complete and you feel okay, it's done. The next cycle will be ready by then. Yes? So come on, let's finish it. I truly believe our house depicts a lot about what type of person we are, because a good, clean, neat home always attracts joy, prosperity, and abundance to us. Okay, so now I'll show you a simple home style chicken curry, which is made in my style. Very simple yet very tasty. There is no compromise on taste. So for this I have taken around 850 grams to 900 grams of chicken, and here I am cleaning 3 big onions. So we'll slice it into thin slices. Now before going into the recipe, I would request everyone to actually marinate the chicken, keep it overnight or at least 2 to 3 hours before you prepare this curry, because I always believe that the true flavors get into the chicken only if we marinate and keep. If we just get it from the shop and just cook it at the time, I really feel that the gravy or the masalas that we put in, the spices, doesn't go into the chicken. So I always marinate the chicken overnight, so that's the best. So if you don't have time, at least 2 to 3 hours, please marinate the chicken with the masalas that I'll be telling you later, and then prepare this curry. You will love it, I assure you that. So after slicing 3 big onions, next we're going to slice the tomatoes. So I have taken 2 tomatoes here. So one is a big one and the other one is a medium size. So this also we will slice thinly. Now let's take some coriander leaves and let's just chop into fine pieces. So this we will require at the end of the curry, but let's make everything ready so that the preparation will be easy. Once the ingredients, everything is ready, the cooking part will be done very easily. So chopping the coriander leaves. So next, this is the marinated chicken that I told you earlier. So I have marinated with curd, turmeric powder, chili powder, garam masala and salt. So mix everything evenly into the chicken and refrigerate it overnight or at least 2 to 3 hours before making this curry to get the exact taste and flavors seep into the chicken. Another key ingredient to this chicken curry is this Milky Mist fresh cream. It really enhances the flavor of the curry and gives a creamy touch to the curry. There are also 1 or 2 other ingredients which I'll be telling you on the go. Okay, come on, let's start making the curry. So I have taken the traditional clay pot for preparing this curry. Now it's your choice, but I love traditional cookwares, so I've taken this. Now first let's pour 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So if you prepare this curry in the coconut oil, the flavors come out best. So once the oil is heated, then we'll put a handful of curry leaves. So putting fresh curry leaves to the coconut oil, it really brings out the flavor. So after that, add 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds and let both of these fennel seeds and curry leaves gives the flavor to the oil. And then we will add the 3 onions which we have thinly sliced and saute well till it becomes very soft. So once you mix everything well, then just close it with the lid and allow it to cook. Let the onions become soft. So in between, give a mix so that it doesn't catch at the bottom, especially if it's a clay pot. If it's non-stick, then you need not worry. So in between, just give a mix, let all that mixes together. And once the onion is soft like this, next we are going to add the next ingredient, that is the 2 finely sliced tomatoes. So, and again mix gently so all the onion and the tomatoes get mixed together. Again close the lid and wait till the tomatoes turn mushy. Now once the tomatoes are soft and mushy, next it's time to add the next ingredient. So first we'll add a little bit of turmeric powder. That is just 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder is enough. And then the next is the chili powder. Around 4 or 6 teaspoons you can add. I like the curry to be spicy, that's why I'm adding this much. So you can vary the spice level according to the needs. And then we are adding the coriander powder, around 3 to 4 teaspoons, and it's all heaped teaspoons. Okay, so 3 to 4 heaped teaspoons of coriander powder. So now let's mix all the powders and the onions and tomatoes, everything gets combined. Then close the lid and let the raw smell of the masalas go. So once after 2 to 3 minutes, we'll open the lid, give a mix again, and then it's time to add our marinated chicken into this mixture. And again, give a nice mix so that these onions, tomatoes, masalas goes to every side of the chicken and let it coat well. So give a good mix and then again close with the lid and let the chicken cook. So after 4 or 5 minutes, just open the lid and you can see the water oozes out of the chicken. Now give a good mix and then we are going to add hot water into the chicken, so that we are preparing chicken curry, so we have to have the gravy, right? So let's add the water and then let's mix everything together. Let the water, the masalas, the onions, chicken, tomatoes, everything gets mixed, and cover with the lid and wait until the chicken gets fully cooked. So give a mix in between so that it doesn't catch at the bottom. So once your chicken is fully cooked and the gravy is boiling like this, next it's time to add our secret ingredient. So that's nothing else than the tomato sauce or tomato ketchup, whatever you have at house. So I'm adding around 1 to 2 tablespoons. So 1 to 2 tablespoons depending upon your need. So you can add the tomato sauce. So once the chicken gets fully cooked, this is the final stage. So once the chicken gets fully cooked, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup or tomato sauce, whatever is available with you, and then give a good mix again. Next, it's time for our second ingredient, secret ingredient to add. That's Milky Mist fresh cream. So just pour a lavish amount of cream, but not too much. Okay, around 4 tablespoons would be good, I think. And then give a good mix. Let the cream and all the masalas get blend together. So give a good mix. Cover the lid and reduce the flame to very low and let it simmer for about 4 minutes in the low flame, so that everything gets combined together. All the flavors, everything what we have added, let's combine together. So after 4 minutes of slow simmering, so just open the lid and add the salt, whatever is necessary. So make sure we have already added salt while marinating the chicken. So what is necessary, taste, and then add the required amount of salt. Give a good mix again. So now we are nearing to the last stages of the chicken curry. Now we are going to add a small amount of sugar, as you can see in the picture, and then next a lavish sprinkle of coriander leaves chopped. Now add 3/4 teaspoons of garam masala. Sprinkle the garam masala powder all over the curry. Give a good mix and just wait for 2 to 3 minutes and then switch off the flame. Cover the lid and then wait for 10 to 20 minutes before you serve, so that all the ingredients that we have added blends together and gives you a magical taste. So next I'll share you a simple salad to go along with this. So for that we need 1 carrot, 1 cucumber. We are not going to take the whole, a piece of cucumber, some chopped coriander leaves, some green grapes, little bit of green chilies, and a half of onion. So first let's grate the carrots. So here I've taken a small piece of cucumber. So let's clean it and also remove the seeds and then chop into small pieces. So we need some cucumber chopped, grapes, green grapes which I've cut into 2 to 3 pieces, then a small piece of onion, some green chilies, grated carrots and a little bit of chopped coriander leaves. Now the salad is very simple but very tasty. So let's take a bowl and add the required amount of curd. So let the curd be not sour, let it be thick so that you will get a good consistency, because already we are adding a lot of things in it. So if the curd is very runny, the salad becomes very loose. So let's take some thick curd and add all these ingredients into the curd, mix well, add the required amount of salt, and your delicious simple salad is ready. So this is our lunch today. Home style, very simple but very comforting. Rice, chicken curry, salad, papad and a bit of pickle. So it just tastes great. Do give it a try and let me know in the comment section how was it. So after having a very comforting meal, I just went for a nap and then started shooting again when my son came back from the school. So here I am back in the kitchen after daddy came from school, and now I am preparing some watermelon juice for him. So I don't add any sugar, I just put watermelon pieces in the NutriBlend and just blend it with little bit of water. So it's healthy, so no sugar, no ice. So it's a healthy juice for kids. So especially when it's summer and kids, they play, they dehydrate a lot. So it's very essential. So to keep hydrated, not only kids, even ourselves, we have to stay hydrated. That's all for today, my fighters. Thank you so much for watching till the end. So if you like my videos, please do support by subscribing and liking the channel. This is Sheen Winston signing off.